Did you ever see the movie 300, where an army of 100,000 Persians fought against 1,000 Greeks? Well, so for more accuracy purposes, according to history, it was of 120,000 Persians versus 7,000 Spartans. And Spartans totally kicked their ass. Well, about 1400 years later, we had a similar situation in Mexico, where the French army were trying to invade Mexico City, but they had to go through Puebla in order for them to get there. And sort of the same thing happened. Now, it's an unfair comparison because it was more of an even army. Mexico, according to history, had about 30,000 soldiers, and the French had about 35,000. The biggest difference is that the French army was a well trained and very well experienced and better prepared and had better equipment than the Mexican army did. And they still lost against a smaller group of Mexicans. Now, from that came the Battle of Cinco de Mayo, which is a Mexican holiday in the United States. Just to be clear, that's not a holiday we celebrate in Mexico. However, in light of a Mexican holiday that we don't celebrate in Mexico, today I'm going to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, rolling with my Mexico rash guard. More importantly, somebody brought this up yesterday. I shared one of my videos with my friend Tony from the gym, and because he's real smart, he paid attention to details. In my YouTube description, it says that I started Jiu-Jitsu 2 years ago in Cinco de Mayo. I remember being intentional about that when I signed up. So today is my 2 year anniversary Jiu-Jitsu journey, and in light of a Mexican holiday that we don't celebrate in Mexico, I'm gonna go pick a fight.
Que se armen los pinches chingasos.
All right, so Cinco de Mayo, 2 year anniversary of my jiu-jitsu experience and journey, and I happen to be rolling with Omar. For some reason, there wasn't a lot of people this day. I don't know why. Perhaps Cinco de Mayo, who knows, right? But nevertheless, I started with a big move here, big technique, because wait till you see these. Because Omar, he's a strong kid. He's a very strong kid. He's a bodybuilder. He says he's Mexican, but he doesn't eat Mexican food, so I don't know. It's questionable, but boom, there it is. That's my first sweep of this roll against Omar. Look at this replay. Oh no! Oh! You know, the reason I laugh is because it's probably about the only thing that I could do against Omar. Omar is way too strong. He's very athletic and he's in good shape, and he likes to roll. And he rolls more no gi than gi. I notice everybody likes no gi more, I guess. I like gi better, I guess, maybe because I don't know enough no gi, but nevertheless, I bring it. And Omar knows it, except this is the 1 month where I hadn't trained. So I'm used to training very consistently, 6, 7, 8 times a week. But life happened, and this month I didn't really train that much. I was barely coming back here, and there's a sweep from Omar there. So I was really tired. I've been gassing out, and his is the first tap, right? He gets on the side and then gets me on that arm triangle. Is that what it's called? I don't know what it's called. Nevertheless, I'm just coming back into shape, so I gotta get back in shape so I can start kicking some of these kids' butts, man, because I'm getting tired of getting my ass kicked, to be honest with you. But nevertheless, as tired as I'm getting, I love this journey. I love jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is pretty amazing. Brings out your personality, so it's good. It's a good match for personality. It brings it out, and then it allows for your body to actually get stronger, get more mobile, I think. And nevertheless, it's good cardio. It's good for your health, and you're exercising your brain at the same time. So here's Omar trying to do some of his weird tricks, trying to get me on a Americana from Mount. I don't think it worked here. I'm gonna have to show him a couple things from here. Sorry, Omar. I want to show you a couple things, man. You may get me all the time, man, but I know technique, dude. So he couldn't get the Americana, and then he tried to do an armbar. I think I escaped from this armbar. I think I may have escaped a couple times. Yeah, here it is. But Omar is an excellent grappler when it comes to taking your back. He does it very easily. He's put a lot of time into that. And there it is. Got on my back. And he's totally blocked me. Look at that. Blocked my arm. And he got me on that rear naked choke. So, too bad. It's what it is. It's the price. I get to pay to train here because I get to play with all these kids that are strong and getting better every day. So, it's what it is. Almost is being practicing some of these takedowns, but it hasn't really worked, you know. Yeah, is that against me? Perhaps because I'm too heavy. I'm trying to keep these videos shorter. So the problem is that in my gym we have in competition classes, it's competition, no gi class. There sometimes they start at 6 minutes for 2 rounds, and then 7 minutes the next 2 rounds. And then 8 minutes the next 2 rounds, and if we have time, they'll do 10 minutes, particularly leading up to competition. So I was trying to pull guard, but he passed my guard right away back into side control. I'm really filling in here this conversation because I'm really not doing anything, really. He's really controlling me. And this entire week, for the 2 weeks, I was totally out of sequence, out of shape, out of cardio, out of technique, and rusty. And so I really wasn't able to apply myself as much. But nevertheless, he's back in mount. And I think, I don't think I was going to be able to get out of here. But I don't think he tapped me. He was trying to do also another one of those Americana for mount. But I think he let it go because he couldn't get it. Yeah, there it is. And they tried to get me on armbar. This is the one armbar that he does get me. Or no, he didn't. I escaped again from here. I skipped again, but again I was out of air already, and so then I was trying to see if I could face him and get inside control, but there it is again. Took my back. He's good. He's real good. Really, really good at taking goes back, and boom. Now he secures the armbar. There's a tap. It's what it is. Cool. They were back at it again, and like I was saying, so some of our videos are longer, so I'm gonna try to keep it to less than 5 minutes. So I gotta work out how to shorten it so that it's not so long. So give me some feedback, see what you think, if you want to see the whole round or shorten it. All right, see you in the next one.
Cinco de Mayo didn't save me against Omar. This guy has no shame. It's terrible.
I can't do this shit anymore. I gave it my all. I just didn't. I'm fucking old.